Hello, everyone. Today, we've got a really interesting story for you about a lazy boy who surprisingly turned out to be quite smart. By the end of this tale, we'll understand how even a lazy person can become hardworking and overcome laziness. But that's not all. While we enjoy the story, we'll also learn some new words and how to use them in sentences. This makes learning English both easy and fun. So, stay with us until the end. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a young boy named Ryan. He lived in a little house on the edge of town with his parents. Ryan was very lazy. Every day, he helped his father in the fields, but his job was only to scare away the birds that came to eat their rice crops. Most people used sticks or slingshots to chase off the birds, but Ryan didn't like to move around too much. So instead, he set up wooden poles all over the field and connected them with ropes. This way, he could frighten the birds without even standing up. He could lie down and take it easy. His father was a little concerned about Ryan's laziness and often thought, "If I fall sick, how will Ryan handle everything on his own?" But since Ryan always managed to finish his work, his father never scolded him. Then, one summer, during a dry season, Ryan's father became very sick. Now, Ryan had to take care of the whole field by himself. He tried, but he wasn't used to doing such hard work. After a few weeks, the crops began to wither because they weren't getting enough water, and Ryan just couldn't manage it all on his own. That night, Ryan sat outside under the stars, feeling helpless and disappointed. He thought, "Why didn't I try harder before? Now my family's hopes are gone." The next morning, he heard voices in the village. Curious, Ryan went to see what was going on. A soldier was there, announcing a big competition at the king's palace. The winner would receive a chest full of gold. Ryan thought, "This might be the chance to save my family." Without hesitating, Ryan said he'd take part in the competition. The villagers laughed. How could someone as lazy as Ryan win against strong competitors from across the kingdom? But Ryan didn't let it bother him. He had 3 days to reach the palace, so he set off early. His parents didn't believe he would win, but they hoped this would teach him to work harder and leave his laziness behind. After 3 days, the competition began. All the contestants gathered near a big lake. Most of them looked strong and fit, which made Ryan a bit nervous. "How will I ever beat these people?" he thought. Then the rules were announced. They had to cross the lake, and the first 3 to reach the other side would move on to the next round. The countdown began. 3, 2, 1, go. Everyone jumped into the lake and began swimming. But Ryan stayed behind, thinking, "There's no way I can win just by swimming." Suddenly, an idea came to him. He rushed into a nearby forest, gathered some broken branches, and built a small raft. He grabbed another piece of wood to use as a paddle. Ryan thought, "This is a race to cross the lake, not just a swimming race. I may not be strong, but I can be clever." As the others grew tired from swimming, Ryan slowly paddled his raft across. Little by little, he passed many of them. In the end, Ryan came in third and qualified for the next round. The 2 others who made it were both very strong. The next day, the final round began. Each contestant was given a large wooden block. The challenge was to push the block 1 kilometer to the finish line. Behind them were a variety of tools to choose from, but they could only pick one. The first contestant quickly chose a rope and began pulling the block. The second one used a piece of wood as a lever to move his block. Ryan, however, didn't rush. He took time to think about the tools. "I can't win with strength alone," he told himself. "I need to use my brain." After thinking for a while, he picked up a small knife. The crowd looked confused. How would a knife help him move such a big block? But instead of pushing it, Ryan began carving the block. He shaped it into a round ball. After an hour of carving, he was done. Instead of a heavy block, he now had a wooden ball. Ryan rolled it forward while the others struggled to push their square blocks. With all his strength and focus, Ryan reached the finish line first. The crowd erupted in cheers. No one had expected the lazy boy to win. This story teaches us that lazy people can also be smart. But to do something truly great, they need a strong reason. For Ryan, that reason was his love for his family. So, if you ever feel lazy, find a reason that matters, a goal that inspires you. Whether it's for your dreams, your family, or just to prove others wrong, a powerful goal can push you to do your best. And today, we also picked up some new words and sentence structures through this story. Don't forget, learning English can be enjoyable when you make it part of your daily practice. So keep listening, keep learning, and keep growing. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next story.